Hi guys, welcome to Stashing for Growth. I'm Rick, and the reason why I created this channel, this YouTube channel, is for one reason and one reason only. So all stash investors can help each other out, whether by commenting, by showing their portfolio, like I'm about to do. Full disclosure, I'm going to show you guys what I own, what my thinking is, how much I have. I just wanted the stash community to come together and see if we can help each other. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not a wizard. I'm just a guy who's trying to pick the best stock I can. So without further ado, let's dive into my portfolio, and I will show you everything I have, like I said. And if you guys have any comments, what you have, what you are thinking of buying, what you're saving for, that's kind of important. Leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so anytime a new video is released, you guys can participate. All right, let's go into the laptop and find out what I own.
All right, you guys, this is it. This is my account, 3506. Not too long ago, I invested in Targa, Targa. It's an oil company and another stock, another oil company, Marathon Oil. I made a very nice amount on both. And not too long ago, I sold them, kept the profits, obviously, and transferred it to my account. And I left the 3506 in there, and we'll be adding it pretty soon. So you will see in a minute what I'm invested in. Right here, Young Money is an ETF that is, the symbol is MILN, Milne. I've been a fan of this for quite a while because they do investments in large companies. You see PayPal, eBay, Lowe's, Facebook, Lululemon, and so on and so forth. I've gained, I bought it at 20, what did I buy it at? Transactions, position, here we go. For 1921. And the current amount is 2686. So that's a very nice return in the positive. Let's go back. Another one that's really performing very well for me is Norwegian Cruise Lines. I have been a lifelong cruiser. I know what the cruise industry does to attract people. I know how addictive it can be, and you know I'm 100% behind the cruise lines. I chose Norwegian simply because they have in my opinion, they're offering kids sail free. That's going to get a lot of parents. And believe me, when you are a mom or a dad, and when your kids can go free, you're going to take that advantage because it's really, really a fun week away from the norm. Hexo it's basically a gamble for me. I'm going to raise that up until 500 invested. It's a wheat company. It's about $1. It goes up and down, 5 cents, 6 cents. But I'm going to keep it. Like I said, it's a gamble. I'm going to see where it goes. If it goes all the way to zero, so be it, unfortunately. But I believe in Hexo. Next up is Macy's. Macy's used to be a good stock. I mean, it was 14, something like that, not too long ago, 6, 7 months ago. And then when the pandemic hit, it went all the way down because they had to close a lot of stores. They actually closed all stores. I think they were doing online only. It reached $4 and something not too long ago. So I bought it, and I'm doing okay. I mean, I bought it for $220 and the value is $241. Average price is $657. I was a little late to the game, but I will be investing more. It's on auto stash. You could see the investments here. I started with 20 just to see how it is, and that kind of turned into an auto stash situation. Bed Bath and Beyond, I believe, is something like Macy's, not in terms of what they do, but in terms of the potential it has once the stores open. If it does, and they do semi decent business, I think this is going to go up. I did buy it at not at an ideal price, $8.35. The price right now is $8.37. So I've had this for a couple of weeks. It hasn't moved much, but definitely it's in the positive, as you can see here. I'm gonna again auto stash this until 500. I don't necessarily look at how many shares I have. I care about the amount. $500 could get me, whatever amount it could get me, but I'm going strictly on the percentage. So I'm up on that. Not much, but I'm still in the positive. Okay, so Wells Fargo. I love Wells Fargo. I love banks. I love Wells Fargo especially. I was gonna buy either Citibank or Wells Fargo, and I chose Wells Fargo simply because of the price. It was really down. You could see here, average price was $24 that I bought it at, and it's been auto stashing for about a month now. And I don't have a lot of shares which is fine. I'm going to auto stash this until maybe 600 or 700. I'm interested in Wells Fargo's dividends. If they do, for some strange reason, take away the dividends, I will drop it. It's a solid bank. It's been around for over 100 years. I just love Wells Fargo. Another company that I sort of like, but I'm not a fan, but I'm just doing it for the money, is GE. GE is one of these companies that, again, has been around for quite a while. I'm going to auto stash this up until $500. I'm sort of negative on that, but you can tell they paid an 89-cent dividend way back when, but again, look at that, it's auto stashing, so I'll just let it go until something drastic happens. One of my favorite stocks is AT&T. AT&T is coming up with 5G. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. So AT&T, a lot of the quote unquote experts who recommend stocks, they recommend AT&T because it's a solid company. I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't looked at their details. They do have a lot of debt, but again, because of DirecTV. Again, it's one of my favorite stocks. I'm going to auto stash this probably until 1,000 because I believe that their price can go up to $38, $39, maybe even $40. And my purchase the average was $29.08. I've been auto stashing for 4 straight weeks. I will put in, before this video's over, I will buy 200 shares. I'm sorry, $200 of AT&T when the market opens tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be, I believe, the 15th, June 15th. So we're going to do a transaction here for a couple $100. Next up is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, as you know, is a solid company. Every child growing up has had a Coke. So, I mean, enough said. So I just bought that. It's not on auto stash. I may end up buying some more. I'm just waiting for the price to show up, to get down. Cheesecake Factory is a nice casual restaurant. They were forced to close because of the pandemic. Obviously, it's not on auto stash. It's been doing really well for me. I mean, I bought it at $79. Now it's $98. I may end up dropping one of the auto stashes and putting this on because I believe when they get the ball rolling and they know exactly what to do in terms of their policies when it comes to the pandemic, coronavirus, the 6-foot social distancing and masks and this and that. Once the company gets around that issue, I think this is going to go back up again. Not much in terms of investment, but I will increase once the restaurants have been open for at least a couple months. I don't think it's time right now. Next up is Walmart. Walmart, I don't have to tell you, Sam Walton, big stores. Everybody runs to it almost. But again, it's a good company. It's a solid company. I think the reason why I bought this, and I will be increasing my investment in this, is because of their online presence. I think they're going after Amazon pretty hard. They're not there yet. They won't be there for a year or two, but believe me, Amazon is paying attention. Next up is Plug Power. Actually, Inovio. Inovio is a pharmaceutical company that's working on a COVID-19 vaccine. I don't know much about them, but you could see how it just skyrocketed right around the pandemic started. People started paying attention. Mid February, maybe late to early March. I don't have a lot of money invested in this. It's been going up and down really a lot. So I may end up putting another 100 in this. I'm still trying to decide. Plug Power. Plug Power is, I don't exactly know what they do. I think it's a company that provides, yeah, here it is. Alternative energy technology focused on the design, development, commercialization, and manufacturing of hydrogen fuel. What I heard was they basically, those forklifts that work in the warehouses run on these. So, and they're supposed to get a contract, and some talk was that they got Home Depot contract. We'll see. I don't plan on putting Plug Power on AutoStash. I may end up doing that sooner or later. It depends. Not a lot. I still have a lot of reading to do on this company. So that's it. This is obviously from Cashback. Mark was from the Stash Stock Party. And Starbucks is again from the bank account that I have with Stash. Apparently, I mean, I have a metal card that says Founders on it. I've been with Stash for quite a while, and I plan to stay with them. So here is the AutoStash. AutoStash, I transfer every week. I try and transfer these. So basically cash, just in case I like a new company and I want to invest $100 in them. Remember now, Stash is slow but steady. I mean, steady wins the race. You're not going to day trade with AutoStash. The important thing is to keep adding up to the certain amount or up to a certain number of stocks you feel comfortable with, and you could go with that. General Electric, GE, I have 25, AT&T 25. They're all going to be 25s. Wells Fargo, Macy's, Norwegian, Hexo, Inovio, and the rest of I may end up changing some of these depending on what the market says. So that's my account. I mean, this is the amount of money I auto-stashed, I guess, over the months or years that I've been with them. Let's go back home. How much cash do I have left? I should have $800 and something. I guess not. It's somewhere here. Let's go end up buying AT&T. I want to buy AT&T again. AT&T, I said I'm going to put $100 in. Buy AT&T. So when it opens up tomorrow, I could buy... Nope, this one. 840.51. There we go. AT&T purchase tomorrow. One more I'm going to buy. I think Norwegian Cruise Lines is coming up. I'm going to leave that alone. Let me read up on that. But anyway, you get the picture, you guys. That's my investment. Let me know which one is your best performing, worst performing. What do you guys think? What are you heading? What position do you have in terms of, do you like the percentage or the amount of money, or do you want the number of stocks? How do you think when you invest in something? Do you believe in it? Do you go and shop there? Do you eat there? Do you use their services? What is your motivation in terms of investing in a certain company? Let me know in the comments.
Welcome back, you guys. What do you think of my portfolio? What do you think of the stocks I own? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you disagree with the purchases I've made? Would you do anything differently? There is a reason why we all invest in stocks, and that could be for any reason. It could be to purchase a car. A bigger purchase would be a house. I personally am saving for a house. So the reasoning behind all this is to make sure that every single member of Stash gets help, not from me, but from the community, from all you investors out there, whether you're on Robinhood, whether you're on Stash, preferably positive advice, please. Nothing negative. We want to keep it light. We want to keep it fun. We want to keep profiting, especially now when everything is basically discounted. There's going to be a link in the description. If you are you're not a stock investor, but you would like to become a Stash member, you could hit that link in the description again. You get $20 and I get $20. That's free money right off the bat to start investing. So again, if you're gonna comment, please keep it light, keep it clean. Let's help each other out. Tips, anything you guys have to contribute to the channel in terms of what you're thinking, what you're buying, what you want to buy, please leave a comment. I'll see you next time. Thank you.